Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we saved the Council, and unfortunately, Thane passed away. If I could swap them, I would do so in a heartbeat. If I could sacrifice the Council to ensure Thane lived, I would do that without a second thought, but unfortunately that wasn't an option. Now, I may have done something really rather stupid in between episodes, so I ended the last one. I was really teary. I was ugly crying after the last episode, and so I did the one thing that I know will always make me feel better. I ate. I ate some, and hello, you're right. Do you want to listen to my story? Okay, sir. Okay. I ate some enchiladas. I can't call them enchiladas. They're homemade. They're burritos. I don't think they qualify as enchiladas. They're burritos. So I ate 3 burritos, basically. I am about to fall into a food coma, but, I want to play. I want to continue. Was that story interesting, sir? Are you okay? What do you want from me? I'm gonna leave. Let me out of here. The nurses are weird. Now then, where are we going? What is happening? Where are we going? I think this was the first place I explored. So, actually, I exited out of the game, so this should have respawned.
In addition to your medical discharge, the government wants to give you a medal. The intel you provided when that shuttle finally found you, you saved a lot of lives.
And I killed those farmers.
They were indoctrinated. You had to defend yourself. And as for Hillary...
You idiot. When I took a shower and left my gun in the bedroom, I killed them. Naira. At least she can blame the Reapers. But I'm just... me. The color in my eyes. Did they turn back after? Could I get that gun now?
I'll see what I can do.
No, she's in a hospital. Hospitals are not the places for guns, and as Cole said, a gun is an order, not a gift. No. Madam, I get, oh, hello. Oh, I think that was Cade and Alenko, the second human Spectre, assisted Commander Shepard in saving the Council. I'm going to assume that's what that was.
Spectre status Please select a destination.
We'll go from the top down, so we'll start at Purgatory.
Now arriving at ward level, Purgatory.
What she did to Hillary, I'm just going to stop here in case there's any banter around here. What she did to Hillary is tragic, but I can't say that I blame her. Hillary was extremely badly injured. She had a broken leg to the point that her leg was bleeding, so the bone was exposed. She was whimpering. And her survival instincts kicked in. If I do not make this girl be quiet, Naira, or whatever is left of her, is gonna come and kill us both. It was a tragic, awful situation, but I don't think that she can be blamed for that.
You do not understand. The code of the ancients is the collected wisdom of our people. With overwhelming sadness, it was lost when the Kuna fell. Without it, we lack the guidance we need. With certainty, we need the wisdom of our ancestors in these trying times.
People are gonna look to the past to get some comfort. Oh.
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
Good. When I heard you were injured.
It was stupid. I should have ducked when that wall came down. Something good has come out of all this, though. Got new equipment. Sent me a set of Vortex armor. Man, summoning supply sure messed that one up.
Oh, I've heard those are pretty good.
It's great. I'd only be safer inside a tank. Toy vortex gear costs more than I make in a year.
Okay. So you have a mysterious benefactor. And yet the soldiers are gone. Bilal's team are gone. Oh, we've got injured in Omega. Though, to be fair, he could be drunk. He's probably drunk. And yeah, what's she called? I can't remember her name. But the lady and the guy have gone. Hello.
The problem is that our people are terrible at making war. The library at Asha had sacred texts on the ways of the Huntress, the defining works on the art of battle. But the Nimbus cluster has already fallen, and our people are here dancing instead of fighting.
Okay, we can work that out for you. Yeah, Jack, I'm gonna come and speak to you, but Aria, how are you doing?
Look who's here. The Blue Suns, Bloodpack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
You seriously don't have anything to say about Cerberus taking over the station, madam?
We'll talk later. I'm sure.
Maybe Cerberus didn't get into Purgatory. Maybe Aria fought them off, and so maybe she was just like, oh, it probably wasn't all that bad. No, they took over the Citadel, madam.
This sucks. What have you got there? Duty roster for the students. It's what I do for fun now. They've got us spread out across Alliance units. Reinforcing barriers, modding ammo, that kind of thing. How are they holding up? They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave.
You're complaining, but it suits you.
Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you. Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine. Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on. Yeah, maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which, thanks. My guys are handling the support stuff well. Still see some action, but they're not on the front lines. They've saved a lot of lives. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard.
Come on.
What?
The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave.
Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
Excuse you, Jack. Naomi only stopped being able to dance after Cerberus stole her sense of rhythm.
I miss Afterlife.
Yeah, this place is so clean and squeaks. Anyhow, thanks for the drink. But why'd you drag me out here?
You still got that merchant freighter?
Yeah,
Looking for work.
might as well. What you got?
Okay, very interesting. Oh, hello. Oh, Edi, hi.
I'm curious. What material is your face made from? The surface is a flexible biomimetic nanomaterial over a metallic skull. The skin uses shear thickening technology to help protect the central processing unit in the head. If the skin is struck or shot, it solidifies to absorb the impact. It also is capable of limited self-healing.
And what about the hair?
It is of similar construction. For defense, I have set it to cohere into a solid piece. However, for infiltration purposes, it can be parted into individual strands. If it has recently been exposed to water, I generally can't do a thing with it.
True. I feel you there, Edi. Now then, excuse me, let me in. Let me in, it is time to dance. That's right, prove Jack wrong. We've got the rhythm. We can boogie on down, I swear. I think that's good dancing. Personally, to me, I'm like, this looks like good dancing that Naomi is doing.
Shepard, you made it. Come have a drink with me.
You're looking happy.
You had it right. Yesterday can't change. Tomorrow, we might all be dead. Today is what matters. I'm not wasting it.
I wouldn't have thought a club would be to your tastes.
You don't have to get all hot and bothered to appreciate graceful dancing. There's an energy here. There's light. And Purgatory serves the best drinks. Here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, again, I think, you know, Cortez and Trainer, they're part of her community. I think that Naomi would want to befriend the pair of them.
To you, Steve.
And to you, Shepard. A good friend when I needed one most. Thank you. For everything.
Oh, buddy. Buddy.
I'll see you back on the Normandy.
Okay, see you back there. Enjoy yourself, Steve. You deserve it. And anyone over here? Hello, any gossip? No gossip, boo. How dare. Much offense. Oh, hello, Joker. Are you? Oh, you're just an officer. Okay.
The banner of the 1st Regiment. That should put some steel in their spine.
So, where have your friends gone? You had friends before. But yes, hi, Joker.
Look at this. All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How's this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms. If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which...
Dancing?
Watching from the sidelines. What do you think about me and Edi?
No! She's gay! She wouldn't bother asking this. Again, where's the option to say, I have no opinion, I don't want to get involved in this? The only thing I can pick is really because she's not going to be like, oh yeah, go for it, because Naomi thinks that Edi can do better. And as there's no option to say, I have no opinion, I don't want to be involved in this, and she wouldn't say this, so I have to go with this. I think she's so uncomfortable. She's so uncomfortable with this line of questioning. She just, like, she's saying, you know, like, the first thing that comes into her head to get out of this situation.
You sure that's a good idea?
Edi's not Alliance personnel. There's no regulation against dating a ship's AI. I looked it up.
Jeff, you have brittle bones. She's made of metal.
Well, yeah, but... Yeah, you're right. Stupid.
Again, there's no... If there were an option to just say, I don't want to take part in this conversation, that's what Naomi would pick, but I can't. I have to influence either way. And as I've said before, Naomi thinks that Edi can do better. So I guess she's just gonna, you know, encourage him, like, hey, be her friend, stop hitting on her. Maybe she's thinking back to Donnelly. Edi has so many people lusting after her, and it's disrespectful. And to be fair, Joker hasn't been disrespectful. There have been times where I'm like, you're bordering there, but like compared to Donnelly, who's just like, ooh, her tits, I'm crawling in Edi's holes, yeah, like that's awful. That's awful, and I don't like the fact that we've not been able to have a go at Donnelly for that. I don't like the fact that we haven't had the option to say, hey, you're being very disrespectful to a member of the crew. Fucking stop that. Fucking stop. But I guess maybe Naomi is thinking of Donnelly and she's thinking, hey, I feel so badly for Edi. She constantly has people slobbering over her and being very disrespectful. Like, she needs people who are just gonna be her friend, who aren't gonna sexualize her. Maybe that's where Naomi is coming from.
You and Edi have something special. Something important.
You're worried I might mess up the pilot-ship relationship.
I'm worried that Edi trusts you as a friend, and that maybe this isn't the time to push.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Thanks, Shepard.
I think that's how I'm gonna have to take this, that Naomi is thinking back to all the times that Donnelly has been really gross around Edi. Because, again, if Edi is the ship, then she can hear him making these remarks. She can hear every single little thing he says about her body, whether she wants to or not. She doesn't have the luxury of going into a different room to avoid hearing what he's saying. As he was crawling around in the pipes of the Normandy talking about, like, oh yeah, I'm in Edi's hall, she could hear that. I'm sorry, just thinking about it like that, it makes my skin crawl. That actually makes my skin crawl. So I think Naomi's whole thing is that, like, Edi is so overly sexualized by certain members of the crew. She needs solid friends. She needs solid friends around her. And so I think that's where Naomi's head is at. Right there. Again, if only there had been an option to say, I don't want to get involved in this, please. Please, leave me alone. I don't want to talk about this. But there isn't. I had to give an opinion one way or the other, so that's what Naomi's thinking. Alrighty then, and that is everyone spoken to in Purgatory. I'm glad to see that people are getting shore leave time. That's good. And now let us head down to the commons.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Oh, bloody hell. Well, that's not good. This place is very heavily damaged. Oh dear.
Listen, I thought of something. No, it can't wait until I'm back on duty. The Hesperia period. Their statues had legendarily accurate Prothean inscriptions. Can we use that? Yes, I know the Athena Nebula is off limits, but this... a classified project. It needs all the Prothean intel we can find. I haven't found any reliable pictures, but just think. If those statues had something that could help us, even today...
Hey, it might be off limits to you. It's not off limits to me. I'll happily check that out.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Oh, jellyfish! These delicate jellyfish were discovered in the waters of a Hanar colony. Hell yes! Hell yes! Let's get some jellyfish to our collection. That'll be lovely. I'm not a particularly big fan of jellyfish. You know, I've been stung by a jellyfish in the past. It hurts, but they are quite beautiful.
Welcome to Elkar's Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Okay, yeah, nothing there.
Visit any of our Elkar's Combine affiliate branches for any and all personal needs.
And oh, the couple, the dysfunctional couple has moved on. God, I want to know how their story plays out. I'm so interested in their personal drama.
They're working to keep that terrorist bastard alive.
He's in intensive care?
He got blasted by Cerberus. They think he's just another victim.
Okay. Okay. Hang on. Spectre Terminal. Okay. Oh. Okay. Also, Celia. Okay, we got a few people here. You know what? Let's just have a. Okay, so James is in the holding area. I'm sorry. I want to see what that was about. Find him in the refugee camp and investigate. Okay. Okay, interesting. Alright. Yeah, of course I'll check that out. I'm loving how there are now more armed, you know, guards dicking around. Yeah, and oh, the window's been blown out. That is... Damn. Damn. Oh, I think they were talking about Rex there.
Damn it, another Cerberus trap? Bomb or turret? How many this time? Clear the area until you've done a full sweep. We need a way to find their tech and shut it off safely. No, E-Crime still doesn't have anything. The tech they got off the bodies of a few Cerberus engineers self-destructed when they took it apart. Not much we can do, except pick up the pieces after another turret guns down on Mom and her kids.
Oh, no, I can help! We found schematics!
These are control schematics for Cerberus turrets. Will these help?
Damn right they will. I'll have E-Crimes dig into them. Might even help us find the little present Cerberus left for us. Thanks a lot. This is gonna save lives.
We're excellent!
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work.
Excellent. Excellent. No more moms and their kids.
Why you're suddenly so conflicted?
Look, the asshole's in custody now. Killing him won't bring anyone back.
It's about justice. The man is a traitor and a murderer. You saw what he did to your wife, to my husband.
And didn't bat an eyelash. He's evil, there's no doubt.
Ooh. I mean, we're not taking a side here, we're just talking.
What's going on here?
I'm in position at CSEC. Draw them away, and I'll move in and make the kill.
Don't answer that.
What? What? Okay. Citizens on the Citadel are preparing to carry out some sort of assassination at the CSEC office in the Presidium Commons. Go there and look for suspicious activity. I mean, we're in the area. We're in the area as it is. Okay. I
couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Maybe these heating stabilizer schematics could help.
This is amazing. The colonists, my sister, will be most pleased. Thank you. I am in your debt.
Hey, no worries.
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first hatched after the one who helped us? I think that's a wonderful idea.
Hey, there's gonna be a little Solarian out there called Shepherd. That's cute.
We have to keep enforcing the law. Same as always. Without that, everything goes to hell.
Look at Paladin, my friend. We're in hell. You should be looking for terrorists. The rest can take care of itself.
So the bar fights, the drunken disorderlies down by that Purgatory place?
How does cracking down on that crap help us win the war? People need to blow off steam right now.
And how does letting the misdemeanors go help the war?
Less time spent on the light stuff means the Citadel has more money for defense.
Oh, I mean, at least these guys aren't continuing on, and I have to pause the whole game. Ooh. So she's saying we should let the little stuff go so that we can focus on the big things. However, here's the thing, the little stuff piles up. I mean, look at Naomi. Look at Naomi, for example. You know, she didn't just jump into, like, right, I've been abandoned by my mom. I'm 13 years old. You know, I have to worry about making rent, getting food, making sure that I'm safe. Time to do some murders in a gang. Like, no, that's not where it started. It started with, you know, stealing candy bars at, you know, at like a fucking brain. I'm thinking newsagents, but I'm like, that is a decidedly British term. I think you'd probably call them bodegas in America. I think, or like a little 7-Eleven, although that's a brand, I'm pretty sure. But like at like little stores, it was stealing, like, you know, candy bars or bags of chips. You know, I'm hungry. I know that my mum hasn't gone out for groceries. She's not worrying about that, and I'm so hungry. So I'm gonna steal this bag of, you know, chips. I'm gonna steal this you know, bottle of drink so that I can have something to hydrate myself with. And okay, that was easy. So maybe I'm gonna pickpocket someone, get some money. Okay, that didn't go too badly. Okay, I'm gonna threaten someone. It was these little things that built up and up and up to the point where the gang was like, oh, look at this little kid. They're quick, and they can throw a mean punch. We could use them for drug running. Oh, they did a really good job at that. Let's offer them a full position, and they can work as an enforcer. Oh, you know, I've got this person who's annoying me. I'll send the enforcer to kill them. I've said this before. I do think that Naomi has murdered people. And not in a kind of self-defense, this person wronged me, but because, like, A, Joe said I had to kill you, so stab. Like, I do think that Naomi has committed murders. Legitimate, actual murders. And it wasn't that she jumped into that. It was starting off small and working your way up. In the very first game, I said that Naomi wanted to inspire people, that no matter where you come from, you know, no matter what your circumstances were growing up, you can grow up to be better. You can do anything if you set your mind to it. Yes, you might have less options, you might have less opportunities, but if you try your damnedest, you can make your own opportunities. You can get out of whatever circumstances you find yourself in. You just have to work hard. And yes, some people have to work harder than others. And no, that's not fair, but hey, look at me. I was some gutter punk from the streets, and I've been able to do all of this. I do think that Naomi thinks it's important. You have to stop. And of course, they're not talking about kids. They're not talking about kids. But you have to get people young. You have to get them when they're still doing the small stuff and set them on a different path before it escalates to the point where they're enmeshed in the gang and maybe they're just so like, yeah, the gang is my family, the gang is life. This is everything to me. You need to stop them before they reach that stage. So I do think she would agree that, like, no, you need to keep on in the small stuff. Also, to be blunt, like, okay, you're going after the terrorists, but back home has gone to shit because no one's been taking care of that. I think that is also quite a valid argument that, like, if you let your home go to shit because you're so focused on the big things, then it's like, what do you have to return to?
Everyone on the Citadel knows we're at war now. You have to show them that CSEC is still in control. They need that security.
The commander's right. We need people coming into work every day. We need things to keep running. Otherwise, today's bar fight could be tomorrow's street riot.
Yeah, maybe you're right. This feels so damn petty right now.
I think that's valid. I think that's valid. You know, everything's going to hell in a handbasket and you're focused on, like, some drunk guy in the street. It can feel so small. It can feel so pointless. But as he said, oh, today it was a bar brawl. Tomorrow it could be a full-blown riot in the streets. Like, we need to make sure that people feel safe.
Commander Shepard. Guess I know what happened to my backup.
Excuse me?
Come on. I'm in CSEC in civilian gear with a weapon. I know what I'm made. Just let me explain. Captain Aaron Summers, Alliance Marines, retired.
Captain Summers?
There's a prisoner here. CSEC officer who helped Cerberus. CSEC caught him when you stopped the coup. Now he's offering them intel on Cerberus to get a better deal.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he doesn't deserve a better deal. He killed people during the coup, good people. And he's former Alliance, like us. The way I figure it, he's our problem to fix.
Oh. What? Why is murder justified? Because he's a Cerberus agent. He's a Cerberus agent, and he deserves death, so it's... Hello. Hello there. I mean, he gave information to Cerberus in the coup. Naomi, like, that alone, Naomi's like, sentence him to death. Sentence him to death. Like, to be honest, I think in most instances, Naomi would be against the death penalty. Because, again, people can resort to crime through no fault of their own. It's a series of circumstances that leads them to making these terrible decisions to, you know, to live. as I said, Naomi, she started off stealing things from bodegas. And it wasn't because, ooh, I like stealing, this is amusing. It was, I'm starving. I'm starving. I haven't had anything to eat in 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, because my mother is so busy snorting shit instead of putting that money towards groceries. I need this bag of chips. I'm not doing it because it's fun. I'm doing it because I have to do it. And I think that Naomi would argue that the vast majority of criminals, they've ended up in this life through circumstances that are beyond their control. I think she'd argue for the vast majority of people, we need rehabilitation, not the death sentence. But when it's Cerberus, it's the death sentence. Kill them all. And he's saying, oh, I'll give you... Here's the thing, you're giving us information on Cerberus, that's great, for a better deal. No, you give us the information on Cerberus and we kill you anyways. That is the correct answer in Naomi's mind. If you do this, you're gonna get in trouble. I'm the council's janitor. I'm the janitor. I'm cleaning up their mess. Let me do it legally.
Officer, I'm Commander Shepard. You have a prisoner here, a Cerberus informant. I'm invoking Spectre authority to take charge of him. Do what you have to do.
Thank you, Commander.
Commander Shepard, do you have a minute?
Oh, hello? I don't know. Hello there. Hi. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just give me a minute because I am out of time for this episode. In the next one, we'll go and speak with the officer. But, you know, if we take out a Cerberus informant, I think that Naomi would be very happy with that. But until the next episode, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.